people, myself included, call you the GOAT. You know what, the GOAT. Greatest of all time.
I don't even like that. I don't even like it. It makes me cringe. It makes me cringe.
Really?
It makes me cringe. I guess I take compliments worse than I take. I wish you would say you're trash, you're too old, you're too slow, you can't get it done no more. And I would say, thank you very much. I'm going to go prove you wrong.
You're driven by criticism more than you're driven by success.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Well, we are joined by Fox NFL analyst Greg Jennings, and Shannon was already rolling his eyes, so you're going to have to wait a few seconds over here. But, Greg, do you believe Brady?
You know what? I believe him to a degree. I don't believe it makes him cringe. I don't believe he embraces it and he enjoys hearing it. No one doesn't enjoy or like someone saying, good job. You are this. You are awesome. Really? Everyone likes that. However, I do believe he doesn't like it because it's not what fuels him. It doesn't give him any added motivation, any incentive to go out there and do more. Like telling him he's the greatest, that means nothing to him when he's trying to go out there and compete and do something that people feel like he can't do. Okay. That's what fuels Tom Brady. And so with him saying this, I have to side with agreeing with him to a degree, but I'm not going to tell a 6-time Super Bowl winning champion that what he believes is not true. What fuels him is not, in fact, what fuels him. Obviously, this is what fuels him because if we pay any attention to Tom Brady after the Kansas City Chiefs win, in that soundbite, when they were mic'd up on that sideline, Julian Edelman, Tom Brady, all these comments, we are too old, you're too old, telling Chris Hogan, we don't have, you're role players, it means something to him. It affects him to the point where it drives him to prove any and everyone wrong just to throw it back. Matter of fact, he doesn't even throw it in your face. That's what makes it even more impressive. I'm just gonna let you admire these rings and then tell me I'm not good enough.
Shannon, that was some wisdom he just spoke.
I don't think if you are a great player and you were doubted at some point in time. You see, Michael Jordan became what he became, but he never lost the driving force what drove him to get there. As you mentioned, Skip, he would pick out little things and would find it.
Manufacture
them, okay? And he would drive him. You see, you can't say, I don't like be the GOAT, but then you walk into the locker room, I'm the baddest mofo on the planet.
Did he say that publicly?
Well, see, that's my point. You say what? But see, who you are in your most private of moments are who you are.
I agree, but here's where I will give you some clap back. Just because I believe that I am great doesn't mean that I need to hear you tell me I'm great. No. I still got to believe it.
Okay, no, but I'm saying, he said, well, then why would you say it? Why would you say I'm this if you don't like hearing it? Because clearly you wanted someone to hear it because someone heard it. You see, Skip, I don't
He didn't say it to anybody. He just walked in and said it to the ceiling.
Oh, he said it to the birds. And the birds told the story.
Well, somebody heard it.
Somebody told the story. All I'm saying is, Skip, here's the thing. When you become great, you don't stop working. You don't lose that motivation. You keep driving, and the same things that motivate you, it will continue to motivate you. But to say, man, somebody called me the GOAT. When somebody say, oh, man, Greg, that was a heck of a game. Man, that wasn't nothing. Man, I ain't do. Come on. You work, you lift all those weights. You eat the way you eat. For what? To be mediocre? Just say, you know what? Tom Brady was one of the best. You play to be the best, not one of the best. Greg didn't say, well, you know what? Hey, Greg, man, Greg was trying to be the best, not one up. Tom Brady, when you win and you get to the level, the only thing left is to do what? Is to try to scale another mountain and try to put distance between whomever else they think might be close to you.
So you need more rocket fuel to get to the next peak. You need Shannon Sharpe to continue to doubt you every day on Undisputed. You need Shannon Sharpe to say you're too old, you've lost velocity, you've lost accuracy, and worst of all, you've lost your nerve in the pocket, because that's what you said all year long, right?
Yes.
And all of a sudden, the Chargers happen, and then the Chiefs happen, and then that drive happened in the Super Bowl, and all of a sudden he's got his 6th ring, and he ain't done yet. He wants 4 more years, and he's probably thinking, I could go to 4 more Super Bowls. And yet, he can't let you goad him because that scares the hell out of him. That's like, that means I'm finished. That means I'm going to rest on my laurels. No. What have I told you from the start? Wolf in sheep's clothing. Michael Jordan in sheep's clothing. Cold-blooded assassin disguised as the nerdy, corny dad down the street who keeps saying, "Aw, shucks, gee whiz." He needs you. He needs chip on shoulder. He needed a chant to that crowd before they got on the plane to the Super Bowl. We're still here. We're still here. He needed to say after the Chargers game, everybody thinks we suck, right? Remember that?
Yes.
Okay, that's Jordan-esque. And yet, if you allow somebody to call you the GOAT, you're goated, man. It's like you're a made man and it's over. And he doesn't want to hear that until it's over.
What someone thinks of you and what you think of yourself are normally 2 different things. Because I say Tom Brady is old, he's lost his nerve in the pocket, that doesn't mean that he thinks that. Just because, see, I believe what Tom Brady thinks in private is his true feelings, but he has this public persona. I'm humble. Oh, golly gee whiz, Tom. You know what? He's won 6 Super Bowls, and he's still that same guy. No, he's not.
No, Shannon, this is where I disagree with you because what I think of myself, yeah, it's going to be different than what someone else thinks of me. It's always going to be different. But that doesn't mean what you think of me and what you think of me doesn't affect what you're going to get out of me. It's going to it's going to change my approach when I see you, when I hear what you've said on TV constantly over and over again. It's going to ring in my ear.
Right.
I don't care who you are. Everybody can say, yeah, we shut off the chatter. We close off the... No, you hear everything.
Absolutely.
And it bothers most people. And some people can't deal with it. And so they fall. They falter.
Right.
And most who are great, who are elite, who is the GOAT, whether he believes it or not, whether he likes hearing it or not, it drives them to do even more. And that's Tom Brady.
Because but here's the thing. I think we're getting away, because here's the thing. Because something drives you doesn't mean that you don't think you're that. See, I think we're losing
I agree with that. I agree with that.
And that's my point. Tom Brady.
But he didn't say, I don't think I'm that. He's not going to admit to that. He's not going to pull LeBron James.
That's all I'm saying.
But that's not the question.
Yes, it is.
No.
Do you think he cringed when he says that?
No, I don't think I think he cringes when other people say it because it's not what he wants to hear. He understands who he is and what he needs. He needs that extra incentive. He needs that fuel. He needs that rocket fuel that you're talking about to take him to the next level so that complacency doesn't set in.
So the fuel, if you don't fuel him, that makes him less.
He's going to find something. Okay. No, it doesn't make him less, but he's going to try to find something. That's who he's always been.
So how do we take away the rings?
We can't take away the rings.
That's what makes him the GOAT.
We can't take
out the fuel.
But we can't take away the rings. But what he does, he manipulates himself every single year as if I've never won.
Correct.
And I have to restart. I have to reboot. Why? Because I have people like Shannon, people like Greg, people like Skip, who's going to question something that I do.
Every great player used something for motivation. You thought you should have been a first rounder. You use that for motivation.
Wait a second. LeBron James begs everybody to goat him. Like he ain't
got to beg.
Yeah.
He already know what he is.
He's trying to declare himself the GOAT.
32,000.
He's 3-6 in the finals.
Go past Michael Jordan.
Please call me the GOAT.
Michael Jordan. He gonna pass Michael Jordan.
He is not going to
go past Michael Jordan.
And by the way, the bottom line to this, Michael Jordan went to his Hall of Fame induction speech and stood up there and blasted everybody who doubted, and everybody despised it. And I said, no, that's the guy.
Right.
That's the real guy.
Right.
Yeah.
But he finally gave you a glimpse publicly of what he was like privately. Tom Brady doesn't want you to let you into that. That's the difference.
Okay, Greg, you're going to stick around.
Wait until Tom's Hall of Fame speech. Maybe he'll just...
It's going to be so boring.
We got to wait
He
a while
will rip Shannon Sharpe to shreds.
It's going to be so boring.
Greg, stay with us because we're talking Aaron Rodgers next if he's going to actually listen to his new coach.